everybody just had a good time. And that's one thing about, I think we can say about our fair board and associate directors, they all work pretty good together. And without that happening, I don't think you'd be able to put a fair on like we do. And I think we're one of the small county fairs left in the state that actually do what we do. And that goes back to the fair board members and all, and the people in Newton County that comes out and supports us.
I've just enjoyed being on the fair board. I've always said that. When I was a kid growing up, I wanted to get on the fair board someday. And then I got there and accomplished a lot, I think, of what I wanted to do, and I've enjoyed being on there. I wouldn't trade it for anything, I guess.
The best part about Newton County Fair, probably any fair, but especially Newton County, is the people. The people that come, they come here to have fun. They come here in the right frame of mind. The people that, in Newton County's case, the directors that are responsible to make sure the fair happens are fun-loving people. They wouldn't do it if they weren't. I mean, they're just fun people to be around.
I like to see the excitement of the Fair Week and all the shows. And I think that if once people get involved, as a 4-H member probably, or as a family member of a 4-H family, then they become lifelong fair lovers.
Well, I think even from the beginning, it was a plus for everybody, because when it began, there wasn't TV or anything, and it was an outlet for people to exhibit, to meet their neighbors and that sort of thing.
You have a limited number of those individuals that are willing to give you 60, 70 hours a week prior to the start of the fair. Remember that they are volunteers. You want to help? They're always looking for that type of individual. Whatever your talent is, there is a place for you at a county fair.
You got to be very thankful for the county we live in, I think. The county commissioners, county council always appropriates quite a bit of money to keep the grounds going and help keep the fair going. So I think we owe a big debt of thanks to the county and to the commissioners, and of course the county being all the people that come to the fair, because if the people didn't come to the fair, we wouldn't have a fair.
The 4-H kids love seeing the little ones start out. You know, they're smiling on their faces when they're showing and all, and then your 10-year members, what they do for the community, and it's just a blessing to see make them happy.
Society changes, and therefore the fair has to change. If you're not changing, you're going backwards, in my opinion. So it doesn't have to be drastic changes immediately, but you do have to change. And the fair has been able to do that over the years.
It takes a lot of work to be a fair board member, a lot of volunteer work, and I certainly appreciate the mentoring I had from Leonard Story and Rich Miller, and the opportunity to work with the presidents that followed me. That's meant a lot.
I worked with Karen Van Dyne and John Frischi, and we had a little newspaper. So this was the 100th year, we decided we need to do that again, and we had a daily sheet this year, and we did a lot of research to come up with the information that was in those newsletters, but that was worthwhile to me. I really like the history, so.
It is time to gather. It is time to meet friends. It is time to renew old acquaintances and just have a great celebratory time. 100 years later, things have changed? Not really. It's still just what it was.